back. So hey,
Like,
I don't know,
you were
whatever
you
that
were
is.
you were sideways. I was not.
But it told me to take it back because it said that wasn't
Okay.
it. Hey, we'll
Okay.
try that again next week.
Okay.
Well, hello everybody. Thank y'all. We are showcasing our Thursday special with Michelle Pettis. She is a motivational, inspirational, transformative professional. She is the author of Leaving Large: The Stories of a Food Addict, which chronicles a lifetime of eating for all the wrong reasons. Go figure, Michelle. Take it away.
Go figure. So you said, I think tonight is the night of acronyms. So
Mm,
you said she is a motivational, inspirational, transformational speaker. Well, you know what? I'm just a motivational, inspirational, transformational person in your life. I mean,
Amen.
whether I'm speaking or just sitting right beside you, and so that, you know what that makes me? That makes me a myth. A myth. I'm
Yeah,
either I'm either a myth. I'm either a myth or I'm a Tim. I'm a Tim.
I
So
love it. Okay.
motivational, inspirational, transformational, all that.
Hmm.
So we
Okay.
have to. So we have to get motivated. We have to get
We do.
motivated to get started. To get started. And
That's it.
once we get started, we have to stay inspired to keep going.
That's exactly.
And
Oh, I say that.
if we are inspired to keep going at the end, we will be transformed.
That's it.
Right?
That's
That's why
right.
the myth. That's why the myth is so important. But you know,
Yes.
the other thing, the way we get to that transformation, the way that we get to that transformation, Deborah, is we get to that transformation by becoming brand new. How about that?
That's it.
That
Amen.
isn't that what my brand is? Isn't
That's
that
it.
what my YouTube channel is? My Instagram is. I am brand new
Yes.
now.
I am
And
brand new now.
what it speaks to, in order to be brand new, you got to have brand new thinking. I
That's
mean,
it.
in order to get a brand new body, right? Yeah, you got to get some brand new eating habits. You got to get some brand new moving around habits. But before that, before you can get any of those things, you got to get some brand new thoughts.
I love
You got
it.
to get some brand new beliefs,
I
some
love
brand
it.
new feelings. That has got to become brand new first. And
Yes.
DebraAnn, they don't teach us how to get that. They
They
don't
sure
teach
don't.
us how they don't teach us how to get the brand new belief system, the brand new thoughts, the brand new feelings. And getting that is how you win at this weight loss game. As I'm gonna say, it's
Yeah.
one of the ways. Let's say I'm gonna say it's one of the ways. It's the ways that they don't tell us about. It's the way, if you are like what I used to be, just unconsciously eating everything, right? Just
Well,
unconsciously eating too much of the wrong stuff for the wrong reasons. If you are eating for appearance, if you are eating for taste, if you're eating for smell, if you're eating for pleasure, if you're eating for entertainment, if you're eating for anything other than nutrition, nourishment, and energy, that's where you need to start getting some brand new thoughts.
that's
That's
it.
where you need to start getting some brand new thinking.
And Michelle, it sounds funny to say we're not eating for taste. That sounds funny. Well, if it don't taste good, I ain't eating it. So what I think we mean is we're not eating, let me eat this because it tastes good versus let me eat this because it's good for me. I don't like lima beans. I don't like vegetables. I don't like
Mhm,
broccoli. Give me some
mhm.
ribs. We're
Right.
eating to nourish our body, to give
Yes.
it natural food so that our brain can, when we get stressed and need to make a decision, our brain has what it needs to make good
Right.
decisions.
Yes.
Sometimes if you're eating, it's true. If you, I remember I would go from one restaurant to the other, just down the street. By the time I get through eating this, I'm going right in there through the drive-through, and by the time I get home, I'm full of all the stuff. So I
Mhm.
can't think well because I'm just eating a whole lot of fake food that didn't satisfy me, And then on top of that, I got to go get some candy to help me get through. Mostly it's a writing project I need to do at home. So as I'm doing it, I need to eat other things that really still ain't satisfying me, but
Mhm.
giving me that
Mhm.
dopamine hit.
Mhm.
But since
Mhm.
last July, as I have been stressed out, I started off here with carrots within arm's reach, with apples within arm's reach. Now I don't
Mhm.
bring food in my room as a just in case meal because my brain has been eating apples, oranges, bananas, carrots, fruit, protein. So it says, hey, we're changing our ways. It
Yes.
couldn't do that when I
Yes.
kept feeding myself fake food I didn't know was fake bread, fake
Right.
food, because they said it was
Yes.
good for you.
Yes. 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 Yeah. And you know what I really appreciate about what you just said, Deborah
Mhm.
Ann, is that you you allowed yourself to go through the process. Right.
Yeah.
So now you don't even bring food in your room.
No.
You don't bring food in your room. So, but you didn't just all of a sudden stop
Yes.
bringing food in your room. You didn't go from eating candy off your chest to no food
What you
in your
said?
room.
What you
Yeah,
said? Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
You took it step by step.
That
I'm
step by
gonna I'm,
step,
I'm gonna
step
I'm
by
gonna
step,
I'm gonna do this,
step by
then
step.
I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna get here.
As I learned.
As you learn, right?
Hmm.
As you
Yeah.
understood, as
Yes.
you understood, and that's process. That's what we
Hmm.
all that's what we all have to embrace on this journey.
And what I say every time it's my turn to talk, I start off saying something I learned from you. I start saying an affirmation. And that affirmation is, I believe that I can lose weight naturally. Even if I really didn't believe it. My whole question to you was, what you talking about, Michelle?
Yes.
Because when you are food addicted, full of trauma, full of stress, full of everything's just weighing on your shoulders and your body hurts, you don't know what somebody is talking about who is talking about losing weight. So you just
Mhm.
kind of listen and you say, okay, well, let me think. What's she talking about? What? What?
Mhm.
You mean to tell me all these commercials not telling me the truth? And I have paid $700 a month on my little salary every
Mhm.
30 days to go to a weight loss. I lost weight too. I
Mhm.
paid it. I bought the
Mhm.
food plans. I bought the weight loss meals, the frozen meals. You mean to tell me them
Mhm.
frozen meals full of gunk
Right.
that's gonna
Right.
still get me sick because it's feeding me poison?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So it is so much to unpack, right? And
Yes.
it's when we were talking earlier about process,
Mm-hmm.
um, and transformation and motivation and inspiration, the process of being brand new takes you through that transformation, a
Yes.
step at a time. And the first step is beginning to believe that it's possible. It's
Yes.
what you said. I am going to lose this weight without surgery. I believe I can do it. I mean, when you draw the line in the sand, right? When you say it, right, then everything starts to show up to support you in making that come true for you. The ideas, right? The people, the opportunities, the tools, the information, all of that. You have a heightened sense of awareness of ways to get that accomplished because you said it. And not just because you said it, because you have written it down.
Yes.
There's so there's so much power. There's so much power in writing it down, which is what the next letter is, right? Right? It is rising up and reinventing ourselves, reinventing our stories. And the way that you reinvent your story is you write a brand new one,
All right
right?
now.
You start with it. You start with the belief of where you want to be. You begin with that. What is it? What is it that you set out as your intention? And then you write it down, and you start you see it being true for yourself. You feel it being true for yourself. You think about it being true for yourself. You rise up and you reinvent, because it's what I say all the time. It is never the thing. It's what we think about the thing.
Yes.
It is never the thing. I mean, it's the same. It's the same as, is the glass half full, or is it half empty? The glass has some water in it, and what do you think? It is somebody's gonna think it's half full. Somebody's gonna think it's half empty. So it's not that. It's what you believe about it, and that applies to everything in life.
Yes. And I just want to say, the people who are on here, who are watching, who are not typing in, they're desperate. I was desperate to lose weight. I was desperate to feel better. I was desperate to figure out something. Once I have bone on bone, so many people think because they have bone on bone, they can't alter their body. They can only hope for a weight loss for a knee replacement. But I have no
Hmm.
intention of getting knee replacement. I just know I'm desperate. And so you're talking to people who are watching, they're not saying anything. They're looking, they're
Hmm.
desperate. They don't know
Hmm.
what to do, they don't know where to go. They just know that they're eating right now, watching you. I
Hmm.
used to be on I used to be on the support group eating too. And
Yes,
then one
yes,
day I
that's
let you
right.
see me eating. Cause I'm like,
Yes,
I don't know what this lady talking about. I'm gonna have the snack right here while she talking.
yes, yes,
That's what
yes,
desperate people do. We do the thing that stresses us out.
yep,
Ain't
yep.
that right, Melissa? That's right. Melissa said
And that,
amen.
and you know what? It was all right,
Yeah,
right?
it
Just
was.
come, come, come as you are.
That's
Come
right.
where you are, right? Just come, just as you are, where you are, no matter how you feel it. Because here's the thing: addiction will tell you that it's not going to work. Addiction will
Yes.
tell you that it's not for you.
Yes.
Addiction will tell you that there'll be some sort of judgment. The Right? So addiction will tell you not to even try because you failed so many times before. But I am here to tell you that addiction is a liar.
Yes.
Addiction do not believe the lies of addiction. Do not believe the lies of the fast food companies, the snack food companies, and the processed food companies that want to keep you in bondage for the sake of their profit. Do
That's right.
not believe them. Don't believe
Michelle,
them.
you
Hmm.
know, for 2 months, I didn't tell you the number, but for 2 months, I'm up and down just the same 10 pounds. I kept on learning about foods, learning about different beans to eat. I just kept on eating whole foods. Like you were, when you would go out or you would mention this, I would try that. Let me try these sweet potato French fries. What's she talking about with that? Oh, that tastes good. Okay, let me try the this little vegetable. Let me try that. Let me cook it this way. Let me, let
Hmm.
me, let me try that. And I just kept trying.
Hmm.
I didn't worry about. I would say, "Oh, I gained weight this week." I don't have to be ashamed of that. Oh, I lost weight last week. I gained weight this week. Oh, I lost weight. I gained weight Friday, lost it by Monday. I didn't even get
Hmm.
sad about it because I knew everything that I was putting in my mouth wasn't because I was addicted. It was because it was
Yes.
mealtime. And when
Yes.
I did have an addiction, I had a package of $1.02 whole carrots. And I would put it with some hummus or put it with some dip. And until I
Hmm.
stopped that. But my body had to catch up with what my brain was trying to learn.
Yes.
And then I lost 10 pounds. And then I lost
Yes.
some more weight. And then I lost some more weight.
Yes.
So you can't get sad because you gain weight because what you're losing is your addiction. Your body's
Yes.
gonna catch up. You're losing the addiction.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. You're losing the addiction, and as you're losing the addiction, you're also developing skill.
Yes.
You're developing mastery. And
Yes.
one of the things that I just want to say, Deborah Ann, what we talk about in that group on Monday, and what we're
Mm-hmm.
going to talk about in the Mind Over Meals retreat, the free online
Yes.
retreat that I'm hosting coming up in May, is we talk about how this that we're dealing with, it is not your fault. It
Yes.
is not. This is something that has been pushed on us by the marketers and the advertisers and the fast food companies and the snack food companies and the junk food companies, who know that this is not food. They know that it acts in our bodies like drugs. They know that it's addictive. They
Yes.
they they know that our bodies can't process it, that it causes disease. But all they
Yes.
show us is the pretty pictures, right? The colorful pictures that talk about how good it tastes, how much fun everybody's having eating it, which
Yes.
takes away from the real reason that we should be eating in the first place.
Exactly.
And all that messaging keeps us, prevents
And
us
so,
from developing the skill that we need to
yes,
manage food and understand food, eating, and hunger so that it nourishes our body.
that's right. And now they have out a replica of the shot that's not the shot. So they're on
Hmm.
that, literally making desperate people feel like they have to get the shot or they have to get the surgery. Those are the only two ways. People will say,
No.
people rarely say to me, "Oh, no, oh, okay." They say, "Oh, get that surgery. Oh, get that shot. Run to the doctor.
Hmm.
Run to your leaving large TED Talk presenter who has lost over 700 pounds, who doesn't have a lot of different size clothes in her closet, one size, who
Hmm.
understands writing is transformative. When you
Hmm.
write it out, want a tough stain out, not shout it out, write it out.
Write it out. Write it
Write it
out.
out.
Right. Go inside. Go inside yourself. Go inside your mind. That's why we meditate, right? Put
Yes,
some new stuff, some new information in your mind. That's why we affirm, right?
yes,
So that imagine, imagine what it would be like once you're on the other side. What is your
exactly.
compelling reason for reclaiming your life?
Yes,
Visualize that. Stay
yes,
in that. That's going inside. That's alone work. That's the work that they don't teach you how to do, that you have to do. You have to do on this journey of self-discovery and moving food out of the way and getting connected to yourself.
I wanted to go grocery shopping. What do you recommend?
Oh, so thank you for reminding me. I
You
just
are.
I just I just left the grocery store, and
Okay.
so I'm in my car, y'all. So I bought some spinach. See, I bought two packages. I bought two boxes of the spinach, and I've been on a smoothie kick lately, and
Mm-hmm.
I am loving the smoothies. And you can put you can put spinach in your smoothies. You can put lettuce in your smoothies. You can put mixed mixed greens, field greens in your smoothies. You can put kale in your smoothies, spring mix, and you don't even taste it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll put four cups of greens in my smoothie. You don't even taste it. So, and then I got some almond milk.
Okay.
So the almond milk, I got two of them. I got two of them. It's 8 ounces. I mean 8 servings per container. So these two, and I drink it probably twice a day. So these two will last me for a week.
Mm-hmm.
They'll last me for a week. I'm gonna take them home and I'm gonna pour them in a different container. I'll probably tell y'all about that. I'll show y'all that maybe next
Mm-hmm.
time. But
Okay.
the almond milk has 1 gram of carbs in it, right? And it also has vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin B12,
Mhm.
zinc,
Mm.
vitamin E, and calcium.
Mm.
Almond milk.
Okay.
And it is 30 calories a cup. 30
Okay.
calories a cup. And
Awesome.
and a lot of times what I'll do is that if I put a cup of almond milk in something, I'll
Mhm.
also put a cup of water in it. When I do my smoothie, I'll add a cup. I'll do equal parts almond milk and equal parts water because I like to see a lot. I like to. I like so I put it in my blender, and then I keep going back, filling up my cup, go back and little. It's a head game.
Mhm.
Everybody's got to do their own little head trick. So for
Mhm.
some people, they might want less water and have their smoothie thicker, right? They want it
Mhm.
creamier, and sometimes I want that, but
Mhm.
most times I like to see the picture full,
Mhm.
and so I make the picture full. And then I keep going back. I get my water all at the same time. But
Mhm.
then what I add to my smoothie is I add cocoa to it. I'm not at home, so I can't show you the stupid cocoa. But I
Mhm.
add cocoa to it, cacao powder. I add a little bit of vanilla. I add some cinnamon. I add nutmeg, and my secret ingredient is cayenne pepper. I add cayenne. I add cayenne pepper to it to give it a little kick. And
Okay.
then to and then if I want to sweeten it a little bit, I may add a little stevia. Some people
Mhm.
don't want it sweeter. And and depending on how I'm feeling, I may use a protein powder
Mhm.
or not, or I may use beans.
Okay.
I may use I may use beans. And it
Mm.
and it could be black beans, it could be chickpeas, because that's gonna give me my protein. And you mix it all up, and what you have is a beautiful, wonderful, filling smoothie that takes you through most of the day, and
Mhm.
and gives you a really good it's a really good source of protein. I also have I tell you all the time that I buy a bag of apples. So I
Okay.
buy a bag of apples. I buy a bag of apples. Sometimes I buy 2 bags of apples because I keep them in the car.
Mhm.
I keep them in the car in case I get out and I get rushed, and I go
Mhm.
to a gas station, and I'm not thinking about the chips. I have my apple, or I may see a person on the street, right? And so
Right.
I don't have money to give everybody I see on the street money, but I can't give somebody an apple.
Yeah, I've
I can
done
I
that
can
before
I
too,
can give
giving
somebody.
fruit. Yeah. And
Yes, I
people
can I
want
can
to
give
take
them
it.
an
You'll
apple.
be surprised the number of people who take it
Yes,
in a bottle of water.
yes,
Yes. Mhm.
yes, yes. So I
Yes.
give them an apple, give myself an apple too. Um,
Mhm.
and so that was $18, y'all.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
That was $18, and that's gonna get me through. Let's see. This this is probably a meal. This is probably one smoothie,
Mhm.
and then this one is probably three smoothies. So
Mm.
it'll get me through five. It'll get me through five smoothies. So
Oh, that's wonderful.
that's 2.5 days.
That's good.
That's 2.5 days.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I can testify that I bought all my groceries for the second month in a row, and I didn't really run out of food last month buying $200 worth of groceries at a time. And I can tell you that it's not true that eating better is more expensive. Maybe what something that's really natural is going to be higher than something that's fake, but it's replacing. I get a bag of apples, orange. I get 2 bags of apples, 2 bags of oranges, 1 bag of grapefruit. It's not more expensive because that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then protein with a vegetable there and some protein beans. That's not too much.
Nope.
It's not
Nope.
too
And
expensive. It's just normal eating the way we grew up eating. Our parents gave us fruit. They gave us beans. They gave us
mhm.
greens. They gave us meat. they gave us a balanced meal,
Mhm.
and then we could eat an apple or an orange or what have you. It's just
Mhm.
regular eating.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Regular
We didn't
healthy
go to
eating.
buffets for all 3 meals.
No, not at all.
Okay.
And so, so I go to the store all the time. I like going to the store because I went to the store yesterday and I took a picture because I bought a case of chickpeas. I bought a
Oh,
case of chickpeas.
wonderful.
There's 12 in a case. I'll probably post about it.
Hmm.
But I bought a case of chickpeas, 12 in a case, 3 servings of protein in each can of chickpeas, 3.5 servings as a matter of fact. The the cans were 85 cents a can.
Yes.
85 85 cents a can, 85 cents for 3 servings of protein.
I go get food from the food place. And when I tell you, they give me more chickpeas than anything. They give me onions and vegetables and real tomato sauce that's not real red. It's natural looking tomato sauce. It comes
Mhm.
straight from the grocery store because they bring it
Mhm.
in these whole big fresh food trucks and they just divide it up. And so I tell you, I want the people to know and that there is nothing wrong with that. That supplements my vegetables. That um giving me 2 bags of onions, it seasoned my food, my
Yes.
salads and my vegetables for the last
Yes.
2 months. And I got enough for another month. And
Yes.
I'm not ashamed of that because I only have $200 worth of groceries bill a month. That's my budget.
Mhm.
But this gives
Mhm.
me another $100 worth of vegetables and sauces and soups, broths, and
Mhm.
that's so wonderful. And seasonings too. It's
Mhm.
so wonderful. I can cut up the onions and put them in, cut up the peppers and share
Yep.
it too. And I love that. So that takes away from the issue of a food desert.
Yes.
We don't
Yes.
have a food desert. Don't be proud. You already feel ashamed because of your weight. You feel ashamed because you got to squeeze into your clothes. You feel ashamed because you're uncomfortable in your body. You got to stop, drop the shame, and pick up the power.
Yes.
Drop the
Woo!
shame and pick up the power.
Pick up the
And I'm
power.
telling you,
Yes.
I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see what they're going to give me Saturday. And I'm driving my car. I drove my car today. I drove it Sunday. I'm driving it Saturday. I'm driving it twice, 3 times in May already, if not
Oh,
4 times. And it gets you back to doing the things that you could do. And
yes.
although I love taking paratrans, I said, girl, you could drive your car. You know, because it's not hard to get out of my car now.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
scared I'm going
Yes.
to have an accident
Mhm.
because I
Mhm.
believe differently. I believe that I can get my life back. And I'm still in my 400s. I
Yes.
feel so good and I'm over 400 pounds, not eating sugar and salt and processed food. I can't believe I thought I was supposed to feel this good when I lost 200 pounds.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
It doesn't
It
take long.
doesn't take long once you get off of it. Right? One
Yes.
and the longer you stay off of it, the easier it is to stay off of it because every time, and this is part of being brand new, every time you say no to something that is disempowering, you build
Mhm.
the muscle. It becomes
Yes.
easier, you become stronger with every
Yes.
no. With it just keeps getting better.
Yes.
It starts getting easier and easier and easier. And it comes a point, y'all, when it actually becomes fun.
Oh yeah. They
It it
gave
it,
me
it,
4 packs
becomes
of
fun.
chicken, ground chicken. So somebody is saying, let's give people more nutritious protein options.
Hmm.
And my dress size is falling. I can wear a 3X. I thought I wasn't going to be back in the 3X. I lost 300 pounds. I can wear a 2X top. I can put my shoes on by myself.
Ah,
I literally, 2 weeks ago, I was getting the driver, help me put my left shoe on.
you can put
Hmm.
you put your shoes on by yourself. You need to put that in the group, Deborah Ann. That is
Okay.
that is a non-scale victory that we
It
all got to
is.
conquer. You
It is.
know.
Yes. I just want those of us who are desperate. We're going to leave because Michelle has things to do, places to be.
Mhm.
We're going to
Mhm.
say we have a support group on Mondays. Michelle conducts it. She's so patient. I wouldn't be as patient as she is. I'd be like, be quiet and believe. And she wants you to come as you are, come how you are. And it's you go into the Facebook group. It's called Women Working Together to Lose Weight. And
Yes.
then the first week of May, she's going to have, is it 6 days or 7 days or eight
It's
days?
8 days. It's 8 days.
8 days where she speaks to us on an early afternoon, mind over meal. She has different focus topics. But when she get through teaching you how your mind ain't going to be bothered by the meals, you will be able to do it. And you come together a couple of times. We got once a week on Mondays, once a month. She does a writing class. And then for those who are very desperate, she has a 52-week program for you as well.
Mhm.
Her information is in the description. It's the first set of information you see after the hashtags. Join us, be inspired, have hope, and know that if she can, I know if she can do it, I can do it.
Right. It's possible.
That's it. It's
It's
possible.
possible.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yes.
And so I want to
Yes.
thank you, Michelle, for your kindness, giving of your time, sharing the hope. That's just like we're on a religious crusade. We sharing the hope. You know, get hope dope out your brain and hope in your veins. Get a
That's
food
right. That's
addiction out
right.
your brain and hope in
That's
your
right.
veins.
That's
Okay?
right. That's right.
That's
Keep hope
right. Let
alive.
me tell you. Let me tell you. Just say hope. That's it.
Yes. Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Hope.
So thank you so much. This is so encouraging. We have people in the comments, Joel, Swifty, Melissa. Melissa been is the amen corner for tonight. That's right, Melissa.
That's right. That's
And
right.
those of you who
Amen.
are watching but who did not say anything, we see you. We see you.
Mm,
There's
yeah,
hope
we
for
see
you
you.
too. There's hope for
Absolutely.
you too.
That's
There's hope for you too.
right.
So thank you so much. This was great. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Come on, Jacqueline, come on. We want to see you in the
That's
support group.
right.
Yes,
That's,
thank you.
that's come
Thank
on. Yeah,
you.
we're here. Yeah, we're
Yes,
absolutely here
that's it. Oh, thank y'all so much because we're doing it together. That's why this channel is called Lose Weight with Me.
together.
I can do it, you can do it, and we can support one another throughout. So thank you,
Absolutely.
Michelle. I appreciate you. This was awesome.
Thank you. All right. Oh, there's Deborah. Hey, Deborah.